Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of going to make this video and going to do it off the top of my head, so it's not scripted or anything, so just bear with me. I kind of wanted to make a video on Inner Akathisia, which is a symptom that I've been suffering with a whole lot during my benzo withdrawal. I'm now 6 months off, and I just posted my update video, so if you haven't checked that out, please check it out. If I could describe Inner Akathisia, it's like an insane feeling of being very uncomfortable in your body and kind of like wanting to crawl out of your own skin or to do anything to escape the inner torture. It's like it's invisible pretty much. It's like nobody can see that you're suffering with it. But inside your head, it's torturing you. It's telling you to give up. It's telling you you're not going to make it, that this is going to last forever. It's like it makes me restless. I can't hardly be still. I really want to like walk or pace. I got to like keep tapping or maybe rocking in my chair. It's like a feeling of doom that comes over my whole body. And it's very uncomfortable. It also causes me to be agitated, irritated. Everything makes me mad. Everything pisses me off. I have a very short temper. I go off at anything. In order to help that feeling, it's just like, basically, let me just backtrack. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Because it's like you can't escape it. Nothing you can do hardly helps it. You just kind of have to wait it out. And I know a lot of people have it way worse than I do. Like it's not even a comparison game for me or anything like that. It's just I want to share my story and what it felt like to me and how rough it is. And I'm probably not going to say this right, but I've heard it kind of explained like someone with akathisia could be like at the top of a building that's on fire, and they would rather, like, instead of jumping from the fire, it would be like the akathisia that would make them want to jump from the fire to escape the extreme torture that it is. They don't really want to die. They just want to make the akathisia end. But if you're going through it, just hold on. Because I always told myself every day that I was going through it, and I would cry often, I would always tell myself, if I could just make it, for a couple more minutes, or I could just make it for a couple more hours, or if I could just hang on until the nighttime, then I'm going to wake up and tomorrow it's going to be a new day. It's going to be a new day and it's going to be different. It's not going to be here anymore. It's going to go away, Terry. Inner dialogue with myself. I also use the Dare app, which has a lot of anxiety let's say recorded podcasts or something for you to listen to, that if you're having an anxiety or a panic attack, that it would calm you down. There's also the Calm app, has like some bedtime stories if you can't sleep, or some meditation that you can do to help you calm down. I've tried that a lot. Mainly I would just find like I would go walking and then tell myself, hey, you're just not focusing on the akathisia, but hey, you're just going for a walk for your health or whatever. And for some reason, the exercise, it seems to calm down the inner akathisia. I wouldn't say I had full-blown akathisia. I really describe mine as an inner akathisia, inner restlessness, where it's just like you don't feel like yourself. You feel like some type of monster that's just waiting to be released, and it's like all the suicidal thoughts are scary. They keep like being intrusive and talking to you and trying to tell you to hurt yourself and stuff, and you have to really dig deep inside you and find the power to push through that. And I had I would say like a out of control feeling, where I felt really out of control. Like I didn't exactly feel like I could control myself, and it was scary because with anxiety, I've had it all my life. I like to be in control. Yeah, I'm a control freak. But with Inner Akathisia, you're not in control of the ride. It's in control of you. But if you're going through it, hang on. Also, Epsom salt baths. I try to take them every night. Some people say, you know, it's controversial that it might not work, but for me, it has worked. I am also, I forgot to update in this video, I am also taking CBD still. I had kind of planned on tapering off of it, maybe eventually, just because I don't want to be on anything, even, you know, even CBD. But I'm not sure when I'll do that. I'll probably give myself a little bit more time before I do, as it seems to, I take it one time at night to help with my sleep. And I always take a hot Epsom salt bath, as hot as I can stand it. And going, I guess, a little bit off of akathisia, this whole process has been really hard for me. And it, like I said before, it's been the hardest thing I've ever gone through, and it's going to be the hardest thing you're going to ever go through. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But you can make it. Reach out to others, and maybe in the groups, or find you a couple friends who are going through the same thing, befriend them, and talk to them. And when you, if you ever do, and you will, when you do make it to the other side, always make sure to never forget where you know, what you've been through, and try to help whoever you can that's going through the same thing. Because you know how lonely and isolating it'll be. A lot of family members turn on you. You know, a lot of people don't believe that benzo withdrawal can last for so long. But in fact, it doesn't just only last like 2 to 6 weeks like it says, or a couple of months like it says on the internet. It can last in some people 6 to 18 months. And that sounds like a long time, but I remember like my first month coming off in acute, and then my second month, and I was just steady checking the days, like, oh my God, am I ever going to make it to 6 months? And eventually I stopped counting so much, and I just kind of don't even check the calendar that much anymore. Just, I wanted to make sure I was at my 6 months, you know, so I checked it then. And eventually you'll stop counting the days. Eventually it'll get so much easier, but it takes time. I can't tell you how long it's going to take for you, because everybody is different. Every case of benzo withdrawal is different. But I will tell you, do not cold turkey your benzodiazepine. Please taper. You can do a dry micro taper. You can do a water taper. There's many different methods for you to be able to taper. I have a taper video where I did a dry daily micro taper on my YouTube, so feel free to check that out. And let's see. That's about all the advice I have for you. If you're struggling, like I said, hold on. It will get better. It may be stormy now, but I promise you that it won't rain forever. Till next time, I'll see you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Because if I can just help one person going through this, then that's my whole goal, is to share the dangers on benzodiazepines and help other people who feel alone and are struggling. Peace.